Hi everyone. So today I'm going to take you on a walkthrough of the Tactyqal app. So Tactyqal is a personal AI-powered startup business coach that helps CEOs and entrepreneurs make important business decisions in 2 minutes. So we know that over 80% of businesses fail, right? And as per VC Hans Tung, he said that good entrepreneurs learn from their own mistakes, but great entrepreneurs learn from other people's mistakes, right? And we want to help every entrepreneur become great. So we have looked at data, insights, and patterns from over 10,000 companies and studied over 100 research papers and articles written by VCs, right? And we have come up with a set of essential elements. These elements are things which businesses should focus on or avoid in order to be successful. So we have turned these essential elements into fun and useful business assessments that can help you make important business decisions, because a successful startup is a sum of all the good decisions you make as a CEO. So as per research by Bain Consulting, they found that decision effectiveness is 95% correlated with financial performance, right? Even a study of 500 managers and executives found that 98% failed to apply best practices when making uh, decisions. Even other studies have showed that effective decision-making practices increases the number of good business decisions sixfold and cut failure rates by almost half. Now, good decisions involve both context and a good framework. So, our assessments try to cover the relevant context so that all the factors are considered before you are making a particular decision. Decision making starts from the time you choose whether you want to start a business or not till the time you decide to exit your business. So we are a team of ex VCs, software engineers, marketers, and entrepreneurs with over 20 years of experience working with companies of different sizes across different geographies. So you can use this app whether you're a wannabe entrepreneur or whether you are a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the mobile version of the app to kind of give you a demo of how it works. So what we'll do is we'll first generate a hypothetical business idea using our idea generator. So once we generate an idea, what we'll do is we're going to evaluate that idea and see whether we should pursue that idea or not, right? Okay, so a planning app or website for old people. Okay, so let's say that the idea is basically to kind of create a app or a service where you can help old people by completing different tasks. So it could be something like a marketplace, let's say. So what we'll do is we're going to further evaluate the idea and see whether we are, or you as an entrepreneur is fit for pursuing this idea, right? So we'll do the idea evaluator assessment. So these assessments are basically a set of yes no questions. So let's give the idea a hypothetical name. We'll call it let's call it CareBiz. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly go through the questions, right? So is okay? It is a lot of old people will have a lot of problems. Um, let's say it's yes. Yes. So I don't know whether people would be willing to pay to solve the problem. I guess the market is quite big. The market is okay. So if as a as an entrepreneur, this is not something which I would be passionate about solving, but it is a big problem. So I'm not probably the right person, or I don't have the right team to kind of build this company, right? And I cannot think of a quick way to iterate this idea, but maybe you can, right? So it will depend on the entrepreneur, that is you. I don't know about this. Okay. So now the AI will kind of give me a verdict and will tell me whether I should pursue this idea or not. Okay, so it tells me that I have a weak entrepreneur idea fit, and I kind of need to assess this idea further if I want to pursue this idea, right? And what we can do here is we can go through the weaknesses here to understand. For example, we don't know if this is an expensive problem to solve. Whether people would be willing to pay for it, and whether there are existing solutions in the market or not, right? So basically the assessments will depend on you as an entrepreneur, right? And you should not take the verdict very so more important than the verdict are the strengths and weaknesses of the assessment. So what we'll do, we'll take another test. So we'll take a test. Let's take an assessment to find out whether you should get a co-founder or a partner for your business. So let's say we are going to pursue the idea of CareBiz. Okay, so again, I'm going to quickly go through these questions. Do you believe you should have the final say? Yes. So this is me as an entrepreneur deciding whether I should get a co-founder or not, right? No. So I don't have all the skills required to build the company, but I do have the most important skill. So do you have someone who you know who could be a co-founder? Are you okay in giving up equity? You want to scale faster? So this is a this will be in a fast-moving economy business, right? Okay, so here's the detailed assessment. The verdict is yes, I do need a co-founder to help run the business, right? And here again, I can look at the cards to understand why I should not get a co-founder, or why I should get a co-founder, right? So after you've taken the assessments, you can actually view all your assessments in one single place, so that you know what you have to do next. So for example, I know that CareBiz is not the right idea for me to pursue, right? And here again, but I do need a co-founder to run CareBiz if I decide to pursue the business. So this was an overview of the Tactyqal app. Some of our assessments are free, and some are premium. So do try the app, and let us know if you have any questions.